Hello and welcome back to another Lord of the Rings live stream. Today we are continuing on in the saga expansion of the Two Towers for potentially the final scenario in the Two Towers saga expansion. Oh, it's a good day. It's a good day. We are operating without a screen over here, so I'm going to be looking over this way a good bit. So I apologize for that, but that doesn't work anymore. The 15-year-old TV is not working for some reason. I don't know why. I'm not 100% sure. I thought it would last at least 2 decades, but here we are. So yeah, we built a deck last time, and the way that we are going to be doing the saga expansion is we're just going to be rip right. Hey Jared, hey Captain Atreides, how's it going? How's everybody doing? Yes. Good to be here. Happy Friday, by the way. Yeah. Man, this week has been so like crazy in terms of days. Like all the days that started to run together, it's just been weird. It's just been a weird day. I spent yesterday in Indianapolis and just kind of all over Indy visiting people and stuff. Cool stuff. Hey Gorismo, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome. Yeah. Good morning. Andre, how you doing? So yeah, we're gonna be playing the same deck that we took against the last scenario. I'm hoping that this scenario is not as completely brutal as the last scenario. Man, we last scenario is tough. I did switch out Frodo. We'll talk about that, but this is basically Shelob's lair and that whole situation. Gollum's going to be leading us into a trap. It's a trap, and so that's what we're going to be dealing with today. I do have a time limit today, so around noon, I will have to in the stream. I have to take my wife to the airport, and so we're gonna kind of dive in a little bit quicker than what we normally would, but we'll still chat while we're playing. Guarismo, not bad. I've been watching Lord of the Rings videos, enjoying your two-handed. Yes. So I, I'm kind of thinking that I want to record my next two-handed. I put it on a little bit of a hiatus after we beat the core set and that the first passage of Mirkwood or Dark of Mirkwood or whatever that scenario pack was. But I do want to revamp that because next week is Gen Con chaos, and then the week after that I am traveling, and so I think I'm gonna record my two-handed play so that I can have it so that we can be ready to go when I get back. But I'm eagerly awaiting more two-handed plays because I very much am enjoying the two-handed plays as well, and so that is on the potential to-do list for the weekend. Pre-Gen Con to-do list. If we do beat the scenario, by the way, we do get to open up the Sands of Harad expansion pack, so that's pretty exciting. There's a nasty condition attachment in this quest. You may want to grab Power of Orthnak. Ooh, okay. And then me and my brother are getting into Arkham Horror LCGs. Your video on it are really helpful. Oh, good. I'm so happy. So happy. Arkham's so great. Arkham is so great. What have you played so far? I need to figure out how to make the text on this tiny little computer uh bigger. I'm using my phone today to see chat. My eyes are bad. Recently got used core box for a fair price. To repackage sagas and haven't played yet. Ooh, nice. Oh, it's such a good game. You're gonna have a ton of fun. So we got Power of Orthnak. We're probably gonna. Do we think running two of those is okay? Good morning. And what do we take out from there? Trying to think if there's anything that was specifically teching against the last scenario. Feels like Troll Shoal Scout is. Oh, we can probably take out the Westfold Outriders. I'm guessing that's going to be a fairly decent swap out. If we have 3 of these Westfold Outriders, we only have 2. So let's go ahead and swap 2 Westfold for 2 Power of Orthnax. Doing the core box first contact, really? Oh, nice. Seems YouTube chat is not showing up on the screen. No. Boo! Boo! I don't know. It's so random when and when it doesn't do that. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think it's more frequently happens on Lord of the Rings days. So I'm gonna check and see if the Lord of the Rings has some setting because I use different like profiles in OBS. I'm gonna check and see if the Lord of the Rings has some specific setting that is messing with the YouTube chat. Been playing Lord of the Rings two handed. Hope he gets into Arkham Horror so we can play this. Oh, that's sick. Nice, nice, nice. The one thing that I will say about this is Leader of Men was removed from the campaign pool. I was notified from a YouTube comment that Leader of Men, because the Theodred who Leader of Men was attached to was defeated. Leader of Men is no longer in the campaign pool because it's a permanent attachment. And so I'm not replaying last scenario. I'm done with that one for a while, at least until the two-handed plays come back. And so we're just gonna not use Leader of Men this time through. So excellent. So we got Shelob's lair. You are playing campaign mode. Attach a heavy burden to the ring bearer. Remove each burden with the following, etc., etc. A heavy burden, permanent, attached to the ring bearer. At the end of the planning phase, either raise each player's threat by one or exhaust the ring bearer. We have Frodo Baggins, and I chose this Frodo. I'm hoping that this one works a little bit better, especially with how many attacks. Actually, you know what? No, I take that back. We don't need this. Because we have Baragod, and I think we're gonna have enough defense there. So we get to choose from any of these Frodos. I'm thinking that let's just go with we're gonna spend a resource and exhaust the One Ring to cancel the effects of an encounter card. I think I think that one can just be super super solid depending on what we're up against, and then it doesn't require needing a test will as bad. We got the stairs. Smeagol has led Frodo and Sam to the Morgul Vale, where he promises to show them a secret way over the mountains of shadow and into the land of Mordor. I should watch. I need to rewatch. I love Lord of the Rings so much. But Sam fears that Gollum may be leading them into the trap. Set Cleft of Chirith Ungol, Shelob, and the Great Spider encounter set aside out of play. Those are over there. Push Smeagol into play under the first player's control. Make Morgul Vale the active location. And add Schmiegel's secret way to the staging area. Shuffle the encounter deck. Progress cannot be placed on underground locations. I think that this is kind of here so that we don't stall on this first quest. I have not played this, but I did look through and kind of strategized a little bit on how I was going to approach the quest. And it seems like, it'd be kind of nice to just sit here because there's a lot of threats coming out when we do progress past 1B. And I think, if we flood ourselves with underground location, there is a built-in timer with those underground locations that we're going to have to take care of because we cannot place progress on them and we can just like lock ourselves out of a win. So after Smeagol's secret way is explored, discard 3 random cards from each player's hand to discard each Nazgul enemy in the staging area. So there's a lot of discards in this scenario, which is excellent because we are running an Elven Light deck where we want to be discarding those cards. Now, this is random, so we'll see. At the end of the quest phase, if Smeagol's secret way is in the victory display, advance to 2A. So we don't have any progress. We just have to push through Smeagol's secret way. The Morg Vale is our active location. It is immune to player card effects. It has 2 quest points. After it is explored, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a Morgul Wraith and add it to the staging area. The Wraith is a 45 threat, 4/5/4/9, cannot have Morgul attachments, and when the One Ring is exhausted, the Morgul Wraith gets minus 30 engagement cost and gains immune to player cards effects. Woo! Arkham Horror is a lot of fun. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. So that's going to come out, but we can discard 3 random cards when we explore the secret way here to get rid of it. So that's probably a good situation or a good path forward. But Baragon can really kind of tank some of those hits. I think if we can get a shield, we're feeling pretty good in turn 1. Uh, it's immune to player card effects. As a travel, either exhaust Smeagol or discard one random card from each player's hand. After Smeagol's secret way is explored, each player exhausts a character he controls or discards one random card from their hand. There you go. Smeagol is a 2/2/2/5, immune to player card effects. First player gains control of Smeagol. After the player's quest unsuccessfully, we have to flip Smeagol to Golem. We do not want to do that because when he flips over to Golem, he becomes the same stat line. He's immune to all player card effects that are not the One Ring, and then he's going to just be attacking us. The annoying thing is that then we don't have Smeagol, which is needed for the quest. Scary, yeah, right, Gore's Milk, yeah. Are you talking about that the Nazgul, or are you talking about Arkham Horror? Because I agree with both of those. This is a Elven Light deck. If we can get in our opening hand a Elven Light and a Shield, ooh, we're feeling good. That'd be so nice. We are playing with Frodo Baggins, Baragon, who is a Sentinel, 4 defense. This is our defender here. Lower the cost to play weapon and armor attachments on Baragon by 2. We have Arwen. We can discard a card from our hand to add a resource to a Noldor hero's resource pool or to Aragon, but we don't have Aragon. And then we have Glorfindel. After he commits to a quest after he exhausts and commits to a quest, we have to raise our threat by 1. I'm honestly kind of thinking it may be worth to throw spears back onto this deck. We had Baragon doing a lot of damage there, but I think we'll go. We're going to start with 6 cards. Excellent. We got a Northern Tracker, Elrond's Council, Power of Orthanok, Gladriel's Greeting, Gandalf, and a Swordsman. We're going to mulligan. While these are really good cards, we don't have any of the build cards that we need. We just have a lot of cards that are going to prevent other situations from happening. Let's also set our threat real quick. So we have 10 plus 1, 11. 9 plus 1 is 10, 21. 5 plus 1 is, what did I say, 21, 27? So we're going to start with 27. And the way that I read this, and maybe chat can help me out, the +2 threat that I had to add last time, we don't have to do this time, correct? I think we're just sitting with the 27 here. We're not keeping this hand, but we would have gotten a Dagger of Western Nissies. We're fine with that. Yeah, I want Light of Eleanor. A Stargazer would also be nice because... Hey, Starry, there he is. Sweet hero lineup. Yeah! I love Arwen. I think Arwen's just such a fun hero. The ramp that Arwen provides is really, really cool. Ramp / card draw if you're running into if you're running Elven Light. I think the +2 is permanent. I will check the campaign card real quick though. I appreciate you. I'm gonna go ahead and add it, and we can take it away if that is not the correct. I'm not too scared about the threat though, because we do have a lot of threat reduction in the deck. Alrighty, we are stuck with this hand. Let's see what we got. We got a Swordsman. We got our Shield. We got a Test of Will, Power, Northern Tracker, and a Galadriel's Greeting. I'm pretty happy with that. Our top card is a Brace. So play only if you control the Ring Bearer. We can add 2. We can choose 2 of these options. Heal 2 damage from a hero, 2 resources to a hero's resource pool, choose a player to draw 2 cards, or reduce a player's threat by 2. Excellent. We're gonna all get a money. Then at the end of the planning phase, either raise each player's threat by 1 or exhaust the Ring Bearer. We will have to make that choice here in a second. Okay. First up, we're just going to throw the shield onto Baragon, giving him a 6 defense. Let's go ahead and spend 2 resources to play a Swordsman. Get some of that quest power going. We could... Let's go ahead. I think we're going to go ahead and play Brace of Conies. We're going to play Brace. We're going to add it to the victory display. And actually, we're going to do this before we play the Swordsman, just in case we draw into something that we want to play. Yeah, the +2 threat is permanent for the campaign, just like how the bird... Okay, sweet. Thank you. So we're going to draw 2 cards. Knights of the Swan and a Gandalf. And then let's go ahead and add 2 resources to Arwen's resource pool. Those are the 2 choices that we chose there. We'll go ahead and spend 2 to play the Swordsman. Let's spend 1 to play Knights of the Swan. And I could be absolutely bamboozling myself if there is things that affect allies. I didn't really look through the deck. I did not have as much time as I wanted to this morning to prepare, but here we are. It's going to be good. We're going to keep the 1 resource for a Test of Will. We're going to continue to build up resources for Gandalf drop and a Northern Tracker drop. Now, a Northern Tracker drop on this turn, we could have played a Northern Tracker. However, this is immune to player card effects, so there's really no benefit to getting Northern Tracker out this turn, especially if we don't use our Test of Will. We can drop it next turn if we wanted. And then we always have the option to discard a card with Arwen to get more resources. So I think we're going to be okay. Excellent. Okay. So that will be that. Move my sands box a little bit. Let's go ahead and start questing. We've got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. And we're only showing 2 right now. So that's 7. If we do quest through this, we do get a Nazgul, which is unfortunate. We would have to discard a random card from our hand or exhaust the 1 ring. And if we don't exhaust the 1 ring, the Nazgul would engage us, which we could tank with a Baragon. Are we okay just taking the Nazgul right now? That'd be kind of crazy, right? Right? Oh, we are also going to raise our threat by 1 at the end of the planning phase due to a heavy burden. No, we'll exhaust Frodo. We don't need Frodo. I think I'm okay taking the Nazgul right now because we have some attack, but we have the defense that's needed. So let's just quest for 7. We're showing 2. Let's flip into a 2. So while the deep dark passage is in the staging area, it gains force. When any amount of progress will be placed on a location in the staging area, reduce that amount by 1. Oh, that's so mean. Nice. Travel. We can exhaust Smeagol to travel here. It is showing 2 threats, so we are going to place 3, which will clear here. After it is explored, searching counter deck and discard pile for the Morgul Wraith and add it to the staging area. Which I believe there are 2 of these in here. Alrighty, so our 45 threat, 4 or 45 engagement costs, 4 threat, 5 attack, 4 defense, 9 health. Cannot have non-Morgul attachments. While the 1 ring is exhausted, it gets minus 30 engagement costs and gains immune to player card effects. Then, the first player must either exhaust the 1 ring or discard 1 random card from each player's hand. If we exhaust the 1 ring, the Wraith is going to engage us immediately. We will exhaust the 1 ring. Okay. We are going to travel to the secret way here because we cannot place progress here. So if we travel here, we automatically lose, I think, right? Yeah, progress cannot be placed on underground locations. Yeah, so if we travel here, we lose the game. Which is just kind of funny. So we are going to travel to the secret way here. And then engagements, we're going to get the Wraith. Let's go ahead and defend 6 to 5 shadow effect. If it destroys a character, discard a random card from your hand. We are good. And then we are going to swing back with 1, 3 into the 4 defense. Let's go. but we're trying to attack. And that's the important part. Alrighty. Let's increase our threat. Stand up. And oh, this is actually discard each Nazgul in the staging area, not engaged with you. So that's kind of interesting. I wonder if it would be worth it to run like one of the cards that push the enemies back to the staging area for that. But I think we can kind of hit the Morgul Wraith and be okay. Okay. So we increased our threat. Let's take our quest points back down. the top of the round, we're gonna draw into an Elrond's Council. I do like seeing that. Let's pass out some money. Okay. I'm thinking about dropping Gandalf to draw some cards. Because I think I want to. I think I really want to draw cards. Um, we also get Gandalf because I think when we push here, we're gonna get Shelob to the staging area, and she's not great. She's indestructible, cannot have attachments at the beginning of the quest phase. Either place a resource on her, or she makes an immediate attack against the first player. That is at the beginning of the quest phase. Um, She is going to heal all the damage also when we do push to quest 3, so we don't need to be putting damage on her. And she gets +1 threat for each resource on her. And then we will have to destroy her at the end of or to win the quest. So that's going to add a 4 to the staging area. So I'm not 100% sure if I'm ready to push through that. We could use Gandalf to start throwing some damage on this Wraith. I think that may be the right. Did I hear you say you don't have Baragon's Spear in the deck? I don't think I do. I think I took that out. Um, don't remember. I don't remember what we had in there for that. But yeah, I think I need to put it in there. We had what was? I think there was a reason that we. Yeah, but if we play Gandalf right now, we get a lot of card draw, which is let's just go ahead and do that. So we're gonna use 2, 4, and a ring bearer for 5 to play Gandalf. We're gonna draw 3 cards. We got Elrond's Council again, nice. A Troll Saw Scout and a Ether Swordsman. Not an Elven Light quite yet. Don't let Shelob accumulate resources. Then she's a pain if you don't have direct damage. What's a yeah? I mean, like I think I'm hoping that I will have enough attack once we. Yeah, good call. Good call. Okay. I should have definitely hung on to a resource here, but let's go ahead and toss. I'm gonna discard a card to get a resource just so that we do have a test of will play. What card should that be? We're gonna I'm gonna discard Troll Skull Scout to get a resource on Arwen. The problem is stage 3 cancels damage and removes a resource. Oh, so you have to hit her an extra time per nice. 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 Is it cancels all damage? Yeah, that's annoying. That's real annoying. Nice. All right. Well, that's going to be a problem. Okay. So what's kind of cool here is that we do have 2 Elrond's councils, so we can use Elrond's councils to kind of boost up and make sure that we do succeed in this quest. Because I do want to keep Gandalf. I want to keep as many things around as possible so that we can throw as much damage at the Wraith that we can. And like we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 13. So 13 is enough damage. So if we can quest with just Arwen and Frodo and succeed, we should be good. The spear is great to just pick off the resources. Yeah. 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 That's a really good point. For some reason I thought it was like Miss N in our Grey Havens playthrough where it was like for every point of damage it canceled. So that'll be fun. Now I'm really hoping for an unexpected courage. Alrighty, let's quest with Arwen for 3. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to quest with Frodo for 1, 2. So that is 5. We do have 2 Elrond councils to take it up to 7, but I think we should be fine. We're only showing 2. I'm going to flip into when revealed. The first player must choose search the encounter deck, discard pile, and victory display for a Nazgul enemy and add it to the staging area, or exhaust the One Ring and reveal the top card of the encounter deck. Let's go ahead and just cancel this because I think we're going to get some major tempo here if we don't have to reveal another card. Because now we should be able to take out that Nazgul. We just pushed through here, so we're going to pull out Shelob, but we don't have to deal with that this round. Alrighty, so after it's explored, exhaust the character he controls or discards a random card from the hand. Let me count my damage again. So we have 3, 7, 8, 10, 12. That's not enough to kill it. What? I miscounted already. Oops. Was I expecting to attack with Frodo or something? Yeah. Let's exhaust Knight of this one. That's fine. We'll take out the Nazgul later. And we push. Add Shelob to the staging area and shuffle all cards from the Great Spider encounter set into the encounter deck and the discard pile into the encounter deck. 16 threat. Shelob cannot leave the staging area and Smeagol cannot attack or defend. Alrighty, so that's also good to know. Smeagol cannot attack or defend. Oops. So we're definitely not taking out the Wraith. Each player cannot play or put into play more than one ally each round. No more than 4 progress can be placed on this stage each round. We're going to get Shelob at the beginning of the quest phase. We're going to either place a resource or they're going to make an immediate attack. That's another card. And then we got the Great Spider encounter set. We're going to shuffle with the discard pile into the encounter deck. So now we're showing a lot. Oh, I'm going to just travel here. I'm going to travel. I'm going to exhaust Smeagol because he can't attack or defend. So we might as well use Smeagol's activation to travel and pay the travel cost and get that out of the staging area. That worked out. So we can only place 4 on it each round. We do have to deal with the big spider now and this Wraith. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. All right. That's great. Progress counter. Let's go black today. Nice. Buy the same token threat. If you use the link down below in the video description, you can get 5% off your buy the same token order, as well as support the channel, because I get a little bit of money too. Okay. So it is encounter phase. Let's go ahead and defend with Baragond. It's going to be 5, no shadow effect. We take no damage. And we are going to attack for 3, 7, 8, no, 9. So there's 9 damage. So that's 5 damage on the Nazgul. Alrighty, 4 left. If we get another Gandalf, we can pop him. Okay. End of the round, Gandalf will leave play. We will increase our threat. We will stand up. I do like how thematic these quests are. We're going to draw into another Northern Tracker. Alrighty. Let's pass out some money. Okay. Let's go ahead and spend 2 to play the 1 ally that we can this round, which is another copy of the Swordsman. So now all of our outland characters have +2 willpower, which is pretty awesome. We don't need a resource for a test of will, so we don't need to discard any cards. There is a chance that we play some Elrond's councils this round, so we can push through this and just get rid of that. I would like to place at least 4 progress there. I do think that we need to block with Baragond against the Nazgul. Do we not quest unsuccessfully? Do we quest barely successfully so that we can get rid of this Nazgul? Because we have 2, 4, 5, 8, 8 damage, or 8 right there, which is enough to take him out. So if we don't use this half of the table, this group can take out the Nazgul. So if we can quest with Arwen, Smeagol, and Frodo, which we should be fine, especially with the Elrond councils we have in our hand. I think we do that. I think we have to solve this problem. So yeah, okay, I'm good with that. So we are going to place a resource here. So it's now a 5 threat there. We are at 31. I think a issue could be is if we flip another enemy. But we have Frodo. We can cancel that. We can kind of gamble a little bit on the. Oh, and then we're raising our threat by 1. I don't think I did that last turn, so let's raise our threat by 1 again. Okay. I think I'm pretty much always choosing the raise threat here. And it's raised each player's threat by 1, so that's a little bit more brutal in multiplayer, which is kind of interesting. Okay. Let's go ahead and quest with Arwen for 3. Quest with Smeagol for 2. That's 5. We'll quest with Frodo for 7. We're showing 5. I'm going to flip into a Orc of Kurith Ungol. When revealed, either discard 1 random card from each player's hand, or it makes an immediate attack against you with an attack of 4. Okay, we're gonna discard a random card because I don't want to take that attack. So we do have 6, so we'll roll. We got a 1. It's an Elrond's Council. That's a little sad. That's fine. We still have another one. So we're gonna play Elrond's Council to take us up to 8. We are showing 7, so we do quest successfully. We place a progress here. We reduce our threat by 1, 2, 3. All right. I would have liked to hit 2 of those. I honestly would have probably been okay with getting rid of a Northern Tracker, but here we are. Okay. We're not going to engage either of these because they're mean. We don't want to. So we're going to block with Baragon. 6 to 5 on the Nazgul. If it destroys the character, it does not. And then we are going to attack for 3, 5, 6, 8, dealing 4 damage to take out the Wraith. Okay. I feel a lot better having that gone. I really want a. Oh yeah, I really want a unexpected courage, because if we can start blocking twice each round, especially with all of these shadow cards that discard random cards from our hand. Let's stand up, increase our threat to 31. We're going to draw into Hasty Stroke. That does help. We'll pass out some money. Elven Light makes this deck go zoom, and when we don't have it, it's very sad. Alrighty. Showing 7, but I mean we have so much quest at this point. Yeah, I really want an Elven Light. I think next turn we drop Northern Tracker. We can do that either with just the resources that we gain, or if we do have to play a Hasty Stroke, we can negate it. But I think we actually just take the attack here, so an attack of 4 instead of placing a resource, and then we're not engaging this Orc. But this 2 threat here is not actually so bad since we have the 2 swordsmen out. We can just quest for, like, we're pretty solid on quest power right now. So we're going to increase our threat to 32. We do have a Galadriel's Greeting, so we do have a little bit of threat fixing in the deck. We're going to take an immediate attack, which will block with Baragon. It's going to be 4, no shadow effect. So we're good there. We don't have to add the resource. But yeah, Jared, the spear right now would be great. Oh, it'd be so nice. Yeah. We're showing 7. And let's think about our questing. Smeagol has to quest, right? He can't. He cannot attack or defend. Yep. Okay. So we're gonna quest for 1, 2. We have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Puts us at 8. 1, 2, 3. Puts us at 11. We're showing. I really want to clear this guy out. So let's go 1, 2. We do have a panic button chump block here, or we could probably block and take some damage on Glorfindel if we needed to. Yes, 100%. Thank you. So the shadow card was actually Deep Dark Passage. Thank you. Yes. The Smeagol Secret Way did have a victory, and I just shuffled it in. Good call. Good. Jared with the eyes of a hawk. Special eyes. Good call. Thank you. That was good. That was good. Alrighty. So we're questing for 13, showing 7. We're going to flip into Surge. Either flip Smeagol to Gollum, or Gollum makes an immediate attack. The first player may spend 1 Fellowship resource and exhaust the One Ring to cancel this effect. Let's go ahead and do that. But it still surges into when revealed, each location in the staging area gets +1 threat until the end of the round. The number of the staging area is less than the number of players. Reveal an additional encounter card. And then we've got Peril's Surge. Oh my gosh. You'll place 1 resource on Shelob, or she makes an immediate attack against you. We'll place 1. Then this surges again. This is bad. Oh my gosh, it's another one. I think we have to place a resource. No, we'll take the attack against the knight. Maybe 4. If it destroys a character, we're going to discard a random card from our hand. We're going to actually hasty stroke that. Knight goes away. And that surges into the Spider's Lair. That was insane. That was what we would call a surge train right there. Oh my gosh. Okay. When the Spider's Lair is explored, remove 1 resource from Shelob. After the spider location becomes the active location, she makes an immediate attack against the first player. Northern Tracker looking real good right now. Holy cow, that was brutal. I saw the art and I was confused. Nice. Yeah. Okay, so we quested for 13. We are showing, that's a 3. So we're showing 5 plus 6, 11. So we actually only placed 2 progress here. This is going to get dangerous very, very quickly. Need to get a Northern Tracker out there. Okay. We're not engaging any of those fools, so let's go ahead and stand up. I also, a Light of Eleanor would be great too. So many cards that I want. And do you know what would help us get those cards? Elven Light. We're going to increase our threat to, I think I just did increase our threat. Yeah. We're going to draw into Fellowship of the Ring. After a character is destroyed, discard Fellowship of the Ring. This does come in and gives each hero +1 willpower. I'm going to pass out some money. Okay. I may Fellowship of the Ring really right now is only giving us +1 willpower because we're not questing with Glorfindel and we're not questing with Baragon. So I think I'm just gonna pitch Fellowship of the Ring to give us 1 resource. And then we're gonna spend 4 resources to play Northern Tracker. I think getting Northern Tracker out right now, 1 Northern Tracker can defend in a pinch, but also we have this this location that we want to clear. Yeah. Okay. Uh, starting to show a lot of threat up there. I think we're gonna take a. We're increasing our threat here to 34. We're gonna take a attack, which we will block with Baragon. 4. Discard a non-objective attachment you control. Oh no! So we're gonna lose the shield. There goes the shield. So now we're less excited about taking those attacks. Shoot. Okay. So we are showing 5-11 in the staging. We're going to go ahead and quest for 1 with the Northern Tracker to place a progress here. I'm going to go 3, 3, 7. So that's 9 total. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 with Arwen to take us to 12. We're showing 11. Yikes. Let's go 1, 2 here. And we're actually going to quest with Glorfindel for 1, 2, 3 and increase our threat by 1 to go to 35. Okay, we're going to flip into attach to a hero you control and exhaust that hero. Counts as a condition, limit 1 per hero. Treats the attached hero's text box as blank except for traits. Attached hero cannot ready. I was like, oh, that's actually really good for Glorfindel. It's not. That's fine. We'll attach to Glorfindel. We do have a power of Orthanc to get rid of it, so. Okay, we did. That's actually not too bad, right, for us, because we have an answer to this, and we didn't add any more to the staging area, so we're going to get to the push. We're showing 11. We quested for 17, which means that we get to place 6. 2 goes here, and 4 goes here, meaning that we hit that exactly perfect, because we can only place 4 each round. While it's in the staging area, no, we're good. I think I'm going to travel here, because I think getting that 3 out of the staging area. Oh, but it's gonna make an immediate attack. I think we will deal with that later. Okay. Let's stand up. We'll increase our threat to 36. Give me a Gandalf. Give me a Gandalf. That'd be something. I think if we had Gandalf, we'd draw cards with him. Hasty Stroke. Come on, team. Let's go Doom 2. So we'll increase our threat by 1, 2 to discard this attachment. So we're at 38. We do have a Galadriel's Greeting, which I would like to play before we're forced to discard it. But I would also like to get a Northern Tracker out. If we get a Northern Tracker out next turn, then we can clear the lair. Man, Elven Light makes this deck go zoom. Elven Light, come on. Yep. Okay. We do have encounter card fixing here, so let's take the attack. We have a hasty stroke, so it's gonna be 4. Deal the attacking enemy 2 additional shadow cards. I'm gonna take that. First one, if it's Shelob, resolve when revealed attack on Shelob's poison. That's the one we're gonna hasty stroke. So we're not going to attach this because we don't have an answer to it. And then no shadow effect, so we're good. Okay. Okay. I think that hurt our tempo pretty bad, right? Because we don't have a card to discard for Arwen's ability, which means that we won't drop Northern Tracker, which means that we're sitting with this one more round. Not horrible, but I think we may actually just look at using Galadriel's Greeting next turn to reduce our threat because we're about to engage this dude, and I don't want to engage that dude. Heavy burden. Increase our threat. Need to remember that. I'm gonna put heavy burden up here. Because that's gonna help me remember. This is attached to Frodo, but this is gonna help me remember. Not it's the lamest excuse ever, but that card is blocked by my mic. Like I can't actually see Frodo. And so that's gonna be my excuse. Alrighty. So we're showing 11 again. Let's go ahead and quest with Northern Tracker. Place one there. That's 1. We quest with all of these. It's 9. 12. 15. No, 14. Sorry. 14. We're not going to exhaust Glorfindel because then we're at too much threat. So we're showing 14 to 11. Blocked tunnel. When revealed, make blocked tunnel the active location. Returning any other active location. Exhaust a character with a weapon attachment to place 3 progress on blocked tunnel. Oh, interesting. That's cool. Alrighty. So that's going to place. We're showing 11. We quested for 14. We'll place 3 here. At least you have an excuse. I forget to trigger a heavy burden all the time and just have to raise my threat later in the yeah, right? We're not going to engage anything. And we're going to stand up. Increase our threat to 40. Hey, Valor. Now we can trigger all the Valor effects we have. Test will. Alrighty. Our heroes become rich without card draw. I think we have to play Gladrium's Greeting here. And just hope. Spend 3. Play Gladrium's Greeting. Reduce our threat by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't see behind my mic. 2 hours later. Hey, we won the scenario again. Oh, look, there are 9 enemies behind the mic. Oh, no. I didn't see it. That's on me. My bad. Sorry. Nice. I don't want to ditch the Northern Tracker. But we could ditch the Northern Tracker so that we have a resource for a Test of Will. But then we don't have any cards in our hand. The old hidden behind the mic trick. Yeah, we're just going to start stacking cards right here. I didn't see it. I guess we have Frodo that we can... Something that's really, really bad, we can Frodo. This is a really... I like this thematic location. You can exhaust weapons. Should make it its own sphere. Nice. Alrighty, let's just do the same thing. We'll quest for 14. Place that progress here. It will be nice to clear that. Not going to deal with the threat with Glorfindel. So we're going 14, showing 11. Oh, and Shelob's going to make the attack. We're going to block. No shadow effect. Okay. I'm going to flip into Morgul Orc. When revealed, either discard 1 random card from your hand or reveal an additional encounter card. It engages at 35, which it's not engaging now. It's only a 1. It will engage next turn. Hey, how's it going? Opti Persona. I don't want to lose the Northern Tracker, but it's a 50-50 shot. I don't want to lose Test of Will either, but 1, 2, or even odd. Even. Test of Will, alrighty. How hard is this to learn compared to Marvel and Arkham? I would say that if you know how to play Marvel and Arkham, it's a lot easier. If you're approaching a living card game for the very first time, this is a tough one to learn. But if you're familiar with all the weird nuances put into play win played, cards, paying for cards, like the concepts that are behind a card game, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Um, it is the most complex of the three, I think, in terms of rules overhead. But if you have the foundation of Arkham and Marvel, you'll be fine. So we are showing 12. Yeah. So we're showing 12. We quested for 14, so we're gonna place 2 here. One takes us to ugh. Alrighty. We're not engaging anybody. We're gonna stand up. I don't think I don't think I did a heavy burden, so I'm actually going to have to raise my threat to 35, which will engage this guy. I'm going to block with Glorfindel. Attacking gets +3, so he's attacking for 6. So he kills Glorfindel. All right, that's a scoop. Boo! Boo! Oh, that was brutal. I did not realize that that was a thing that could happen. Wow, that okay. That's good to know. I need an Elven Light. I need an Elven Light to make this deck go. Yeah. I think Elven Light needs to be here. Uh and then also just with how many attacks we're actually taking, I think that Mr. Frodo. Elven Light, Unexpected Courage. Yeah, 100%. If we have an Unexpected Courage, we laugh at the face of in the face of Shelob. Um, don't tell her I said that, please. um, Shelob's lair. No, we're good. No. Okay. Throw that everywhere. All right. All right. So we have to take out all the spiders. The great spider encounter sets, because those get shuffled in after a while. That was unfriendly. That was an unfriendly shadow card. I still like that. I still like that location. So I think it's important to try and stay on that first stage longer if we can, and just build the board state, and potentially see if we can grab Elven Light, because that just feels really good. The spider encounter set's a big encounter set. Oh wait, it's because those are not. All right, we got this. So we're putting Cleft, Shelob, Great Spider Encounter set aside, Smeagol into play under the first player's control, Morg Vale, the active location, add Smeagol's secret way to the staging area, shuffling encounter deck. Then we're back to after the secret way is explored, discard 3 random cards from each player's hand to discard a Nazgul enemy in the staging area. Again, I think we'll probably just play this by ear to see where we are at, because once we explore here, we're gonna add a enemy, or we're gonna add one of the Nazguls to the encounter or to the staging area. Um, then we have to discard a random card. So I mean, like if we can just sit there and not explore that for a little bit, the only hindrance is not being able to place progress on underground locations, which if we flip an underground location, we do have to get a little bit of giddy up behind ourselves and start questing. But if we don't, I think we're fine. I was playing multiplayer and Sentinel defending with a hero for someone, and the shadow card was discard the defending character. Bye bye, Curtin. Oh no! Dude, that's a brutal shadow card. The Saga quest gets really mean the closer to Mount Doom you. Oh, I bet. I bet. I was talking with Caleb in one of the interviews, and he was saying that the final quest in this is just absolutely brutal. All right. Let's get ourselves an Elven Light, a Light of Valinor. Let's get ourselves a Gondor Shield. Let's get ourselves. It was really nice having those those Outland questers. I don't remember what they're called right now, but it was really nice to have those. All right, we got this though. We got 6 cards. Oh, I'm gonna add the spear. I'm gonna add my spears. We're gonna go ahead and discard Elven spears. I think there's enough in this encounter set that's gonna discard cards, and so we do have a good number of ways to discard cards here. And so if we can toss these Elven spears, we don't necessarily have to. Although I do like being able to discard those um, out of turn. But that's gonna grab us the pokey spears. I've done such a bad job of putting my cards away. Spear the Citadel, Spear the Citadel. Go 2 for 2 there. All right. Okay. Having that in there, that's going to be nice. I mean, that unexpected courage. Oof. Ether swordsman. Or the swordsman. Yeah. All right. Let's get this. We got it. Okay. We got 6 cards. Elrond's Council. Test of Will. Greeting. Tracker. Swordsman. Sam. We're going to mulligan. We would have gotten a Light of Valinor. No. That's fine. I think Light of Valinor is honestly kind of the lower priority in terms of top priorities. Like, I still think it is one of those cards that we're really hunting for, but it's probably the lowest of the unexpected courage, shield. Shield is actually not as needed. Although +4 would be brutal. Our starting threat is 29 with all the campaign stuff. So we'll go to 29. Also, that leader of men would be great because how many times we successfully quested, that would be so many more resources. We would have been able to drop that northern tracker. I don't know if would have really helped that situation, but we're gonna get 6 cards. We're stuck with these 6. What do we got? So we got Sam, Dagger, Unexpected Courage, yes, Scout, Elven Light, and a Swordsman. Let's freaking go. And Spear the Citadel. Oh, let's freaking go. Nice. Let's pass out some money. That's a hand. That's a hand, my friends. Alrighty. Let's drop Spear the Citadel on Baragon. Let's toss Elven Light to give a resource to Arwen. I think at this point, we're gonna spend 2 to play Ether Swordsman. We're gonna spend 1 to play Sam. We reduce the cost of Sam by 2 if we control Frodo, which we do. And then we'll deal with Elven Light later. But it's like, I think Elven Light's nice when you need things to play. Right now, we have got, and I'm gonna go ahead and spend 1 to play Dagger on Glorfindel, which protects us against discarding an attachment because I want to keep the spear and I'm okay discarding the dagger if we need to. We'll drop Unexpected Courage next turn on Baragon and potentially play Elven Light. We'll see. Everything is coming up Millhouse. Exactly, yes. So after a player raises their threat, that player may spend a spirit resource to ready Sam. We get +1 to all their stats until the end of the round. Excellent. Do I have to ready Sam in order for him to get the plus stats? Or can I just spend the resource and not not do the stat stuff here. Okay, so we're showing 2. We do want to be pretty careful here. We need to quest successfully, but not super successfully. Let's go ahead and go 4. Um. Oh, this is we can get. I don't want the Nazgul. Actually, I don't mind the Nazgul right now. We can hit it with Baragon, and then Glorfindel can start messing with the Nazgul with a +5 attack. So actually, we're gonna quest with Sam. We're gonna go 4. But if we flip something that is more, we lose Smeagol. But we can cycle with Frodo. We're just gonna go 6. We're just gonna go 6 there. We're gonna flip into when revealed, the first player must choose to either search the encounter deck, discard pile, and victory display for a Nazgul enemy and add it to the staging area, or exhaust one ring and reveal the top card of the encounter deck. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that so much. What's the question about Sam? So Sam says that after a player raises their threat, we can spend a, which we need to do from Heavy Rain. We can spend a spirit resource to ready Sam. He gets +1/+1/+1 until the end of the round. If he is already ready, can I spend the resource and just get the stat boost? We're gonna exhaust and reveal the top card of the encounter deck. Each location in the staging area gets +1 until the end of the round. If the locations is less than the number of players, okay. Okay, so we are showing 3. We quested for 6, so we're gonna do 3 here. That's a victory. And then oh wait, hold on, this is bad. We're gonna have to discard a random card from our hand. No, please don't be unexpected courage. Oh no, because I exhausted the one ring. Oh, that was brutal. Okay, so we're gonna have to go get a Nazgul. I don't want the Nazgul. Okay, so it will be engaging us, and we are discarding a random card from our hand. Please, 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 please do not be. Oh, and he has a 5 attack. That's less good for Baragon. I think you can. The Hero Sam gets the stab buff when he's ready, so it probably works the same. It doesn't say then. It doesn't say. Yeah, it doesn't have any conditional word saying that you have to do the beginning, and so I think it's fine. Alrighty. Even odd. Even. No, it's the unexpected courage. No, no. Oh, that was brutal. Shoot. Oh, ow. Um, we'll exhaust Smeagol to travel here. Or are we? Are we? We're gonna leave it. We're actually not. We're gonna deal with this and not deal with the mountain here. Because if we don't travel, we don't have to worry about it, and we can buy ourselves some time before we get Shelob. So we're gonna engage here. Um, it gets -30 engagement cost, and it's immune to player card effects, so we don't actually get to ping a damage. But we're gonna defend for 4 to 5. Discard a non-objective attachment you control. That's gonna be the dagger here. We take a damage. We're gonna attack for 3, 4, 5, 6, which will deal 2 damage. The hero is worded the exact same. A sentence break between the ready and stat boost. Okay, cool. Okay, stand up. Increase our threat to 31. We will draw into a outrider. Excellent. Okay, let's pass out some money. We're gonna spend one from Arwen's pool to play Elven Light to draw into a swordsman. Oh, I'm gonna discard Elven Light to get a resource. We're gonna play Elven Light from our discard pile with Arwen's resource to draw Elrond's Council. All right. We're passing on playing Swordsman this turn. I don't think Swordsman is super necessary. I'd rather get that card draw at this point. Cool. Okay. We're showing 2. We just have to quest successfully. We should be fine. And I do really want to start pushing this Wraith. Start dealing. Oh, we have to, actually. We really, really have to. Because he's just going to pick off Baragon after a while. Okay. Let's go 2, 4. We can flip a 4, which, yeah, we can't risk. So let's go 6. We'll flip into a 2. Either discard one random card from each player's hand, or he makes an immediate attack against us. We'll discard a card. We'll re-roll a 6. Oh no, it's the Scout. One of the ones I definitely did not want to discard. We did successfully quest, so we do not have to flip Smeagol. We are going to take an attack. We will defend with Baragon, which will deal a damage here. This attack destroys a character. Does not. Baragon takes 1 damage. Okay. We'll go 3, 4, 5, 6 to deal 2 more damage. Okay. Stand up. Increase our threat to 32. Stand up here. Draw into Test of Will. That's nice. Pass out money. We'll discard Elven Light, and we'll play Elven Light with Arwen's ability and resource to get a Hasty Stroke. So we have a Hasty Stroke, and we have an Elven Light, which is really nice. Or a Hasty Stroke and a Test of Will. I think we will probably drop the Swordsman here. Spend 2 to drop a Swordsman. Yeah. Baragon is in, I would consider, pretty nasty danger at this point. With we do have a Hasty Stroke. So if we add 3 damage, it's not enough. But if we save a Swordsman, that can be the 4th damage, which can take out. So if we can quest. Oh yeah, because this is now 3, 5, 7. We're showing 4. We have a Elrond's Council. I think we will be okay. I did not do this last time or this time, so we'll go ahead and add 2. It does not help having it here. Let's go ahead and discard Elrond's Council, or play Elrond's Council, I should say, to reduce our threat by 1, 2, 3, and give Swordsman +1. We're going to quest for 3. 5, 7. I'm sorry, 4, 6, 8. 8 showing 4. Then we have 2, 3, 4, 7. Deal the 3 damage. Spear does 1. Okay. Flip into when revealed, each player discards 1 random card from his hand and 1 non-objective attachment he controls. That's brutal. These cards are mean. We're gonna have to Test of Will that, or we could No, we're gonna test of will that. I don't want to exhaust the One Ring because then we don't get the ping damage here, and we're just hoping for a non-shadow card. So we successfully quest. We're gonna take this. We're gonna block here. Destroys a character. It does not. That's big. Okay. We'll go one there, one here. We'll swing with everybody, which will take out the Nazgul. Okay. Increase our threat to 32. Stand up. We need some healing. We need some healing for Baragon. Draw into. That also works. Shields work just not just as well, but pretty close to just as well as that. So let's go ahead and drop a shield onto Baragon. We probably will go ahead and travel here. I think I'm ready to push through. We'll discard Elven Light and then play Elven Light with the resource that we got with Arwen to get another. There we go. Sweet. Okay, we'll spend 2 for a scout. Okay, we do have a hasty stroke. We can toss a card with Troll Skull Scout if we do engage here. Feeling okay. That was good. That was good. That was good. We're showing 4. We'll quest for 6, 8. I think 8 should be fine, right? I don't think there are any 5s in there. At least Brace can heal. Yep. Yep. Brace can heal. That's what I'm hoping for, yeah. Flip into a deep dark passage. While it is in the staging area, when any amount of progress we place on a location in the staging area, reduce the amount by 1. We have to exhaust Smeagol to travel there. So we will go ahead and exhaust Smeagol to travel here to the secret passage. We will go ahead and engage the orc. We'll go ahead and block and deal a damage here. When we do block. Shadow, deal the attacking enemy 2 additional shadow cards. The first one being, it gets plus X, so it gets plus 2, so we're still safe there, and then no shadow effect, because we do have 6 defense now. Beautiful. We're going to go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is enough to take it out. And then we're going to discard Elven Light to keep Trolls, the Scout around. And then before, we're going to go ahead and play Elven Light from the discard pile to draw into a Northern Tracker. Oof, nice. Okay, we'll stand up. Increase our threat to 33. Draw into a feint. Nice. We'll pass out some money. We will discard and play Elven Light with Arwen to get another Elven Light. Alrighty. Cool. We have a hasty stroke. I think I'm going to keep the hasty stroke instead of playing the Outrider. I don't think we really need the Outrider right now because we can't place progress on that underground location. And I would rather keep the hasty stroke because that's the only thing that could prevent Baragon from dying, which does seem pretty important at this point. The Outrider will be really nice to get onto the table here soon. We could also get a Northern Tracker onto the table next round. We do want that Brace though. I want to be able to attack something because I can then discard Elven Light. Discarding a random card from our hand when we travel here, or when we I think we will. just discard a random card. I don't want to discard Hasty Stroke. I feel like Hasty Stroke is the worst to discard. Northern Tracker, maybe we won't. Maybe we can just exhaust somebody. I don't think it's actually gonna be that bad. Okay. Showing 0. We show 2. Let's go 3, 6. I'm good with that. I'm good with questing for 6. We'll flip into a 1. When it is in the staging area, after a when revealed effect is canceled, place 1 resource on Shelob. Place 1 resource on Shelob to travel here. This should not be in the encounter set. No, it should be. It should be. Just kidding. Interesting. Okay. So we cannot travel there until we hit Shelob, but we did go 3, request for 6, so this will go ahead and we can exhaust a character or discard a card from our hand. We can exhaust Sam. And then we'll push. Add Shelob to the staging area. Shuffle all cards from the Great Spider encounter set into the encounter deck. So Shelob is +1 for each resource, and she is indestructible. All of these get shuffled in. Then each player cannot play or put into play more than 1 ally each round. She cannot leave the staging area, and Smeagol cannot attack or defend. Oh yeah, that's right. So we'll have exhausted Smeagol instead. No more than 4 progress can be placed on this each round. 16. I 100% did not do a heavy burden yet again. We'll go ahead and travel here. Oh, no, we'll continue our... We actually exhausted Sam, yeah. Because we have to use exhaust Smeagol to travel there. Okay. 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 So we will be able to get a Northern Tracker out next turn, which feels pretty good. In a couple of turns, we'll be able to just clear this guy and not need to travel and place a resource. Although placing resources on Shelob is not as bad as it was last game now that we have the spear out. But if we do hit a attachment removal, we will have to get rid of the spear, not the shield, I think, to keep Baragon around. Would love to get a brace right now. Okay. That's that. So we'll increase our threat to 35. We will stand up. We'll draw into a Galadriel's Greeting. That's going to help. That's going to help. Okay. Pass out some money. We're going to discard and play Elven Light with Arwen's resource to get another swordsman. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I think we go Northern Tracker first. I think Northern Tracker is the better first play, considering we can only put 1 in each round. But yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. We'll spend 4 to play a Northern Tracker just so we can start pinging that. And then a Swordsman next turn. Each one of these will be questing for 4. We'll feel pretty good about that. We do have a feint. Oh, this is a combat action, so I can't actually cancel the attack in the planning phase. We do have a swordsman though, so I don't know if adding that. We're gonna add a resource here. We're gonna increase our threat and remember that. Because I think we have a lot of quest. We have a lot of questing power, and I just want to try and avoid playing my hasty stroke as many times as possible. All right, let's quest with Northern Tracker. We'll place a progress here. Good. That's 3, 6, 9, 11, 14. So we're going 14. We're showing 6. Here's a 5. We'll go ahead and go 2 more with Frodo to try and hit that 4 here. Den of Night. When it's in the staging area, when a revealed effect is canceled, place 1 resource. We have to place a resource to travel there. So it's the same one here. Northern Trackers will just start clearing those. So we are showing 5, 7. Requested for 16. So we're going to place 9, 3, and 4. Perfect. Okay. Because we can only place 4 each round. But that clears here. We're not going to travel because I think the 1 in the staging area is, and we don't have any cancels. So, so like even if we were scared of that, we don't have a cancel. So we're fine. We'll stand up. We're at 36. Okay. Increase our threat to 37. Draw into Light of Valinor. Now we're cooking. Let's freaking go. Alrighty. We will discard and play Elven Light with Arwen to get another Light of Valinor. Okay, well that's actually fine because then we don't mind discarding Light of Valinor. And then we will spend the 2. Do we spend the 2 resources to put the swordsman into play right now? I think we do. Actually, I don't know if we do. I don't know if we need the swordsman right now. The reason that we wouldn't do that is it maintains a resource for a hasty stroke. And do we need? I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot of extra questing. But we're only showing 7. I think we should be fine. We don't have an active location, so I think we can hold off on playing the swordsman 1 round. We honestly may hang off on playing Light of Valinor. We may actually just keep Light of Valinor in our hand and play an Outrider, and we can start clearing these way faster. That's an interesting idea. I think we're going to do that. So instead of playing Light of Valinor, we're going to spend... No, because then it's the same situation where we wouldn't have a hasty stroke. I think I would rather have the hasty stroke play. Are there any shadow effects that are going to be really, really bad for us? I don't know if there are. I actually don't know if there are that many shadow effects that are horrible for us. So getting the Outrider out is actually... I think we're going to do that. Let's just go ahead and get the Outrider. And let's hope we don't get a shadow effect. Yeah. There's a shadow effect that makes Shelob attack again. Okay. That's good to know. I think we can that's really good to know. I appreciate that a lot. I think at that point it's we would probably toss Sam in front of the attack. We have enough questing at that point. So I think we'll be good with that. So let's we'll go 1, 2 here. And we will place a progress here. Yep. We will, and we get a +1 because we did not explore. We'll go 1, which will place a progress here and here. We'll go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We're increasing our threat here. Actually, you know what? We're just gonna exhaust the ring bearer. I don't think. Yeah, we're just gonna exhaust the ring bearer, protect the threat. Shelob is going to. We'll place a resource. So we're actually showing 6, 7, 8. showing 8. We're questing for 9 right now. We'll quest for Smeagol for 1, 2. Not too bad now, but there's also a shadow effect that gives Shelob +1 attack for each resource on her. Another reason to not let resources build up. Yeah, so I think this is the maximum amount of resources we want to put on her, because any more would kill Baragon. We do have that hasty stroke, but we cannot pay for it right now. So I think we're good there. We'll go 1, 2, 3. So that's 14 showing, what did I say, 8. We're gonna flip into a orc. My sleeve is messed up on this guy. Either discard 1 random card from each player's hand, or it gains makes a immediate attack against you. I think I will take the immediate attack. Because I don't want to discard a random card. So we'll make the immediate attack. We'll block with Baragon. It's gonna be 4. Discard a non-objective attachment you control. Okay. This is why I wanted Light of Valinor. Shoot. Oh, we don't have a hasty stroke. Just kidding. Yeah. So we'll toss the Spear of the Citadel. That's gonna be sad. A lot of shadow effects only trigger if Shelob is attacking, so it's much less scary if other enemies come out. Oh, okay, that's good to know. Yeah. Alrighty, we quested for 14. We're showing 2, 3, 4, 10. So we add 4 more. Ah, that was brutal. I want my. I don't want that to happen. Alrighty. Do we engage there? Attacking for 4. I don't think we do. We don't have a defense strategy for it. We could block with trolls. No. The only reason I would want to engage right now is to, I don't know. We actually may need to engage. It's a 40. No, I can deal with the threat in the staging area better than I can with an enemy right now. So let's stand up. We'll go to 38. Okay. We will draw into another scout. Alrighty. Let's pass out money. So much money on Frodo. It's insane. We'll discard and play Elven Light. We got a test of will. That's good. I really okay. We're gonna put Elven Light onto the table, or Light of Valinor onto the table. It protects the shield. We need to protect the shield. We do have a hasty stroke, so we can cancel the attack that's going to happen with Shelob. And then this thing is not going to engage us this round. Yeah. Okay. Tough spot. Tough spot. Let's exhaust the ring bear. From a heavy burden. Shelob is going to make an attack. We will block with Baragon. 6 or 4, just 4. The attacking enemy is Shelob. Place 1 resource on her. Then she gets +1 for each resource on her. Oh, you place a resource on her, then do it. No. Okay, we're gonna hasty stroke that 100% because then Baragon dies if we don't do that. So that's not going to happen. Ooh, okay. So it is place a resource, then she gets. Oh, geez. Okay. Wow. Okay. That's exciting. We'll go Outrider to place 1. So that's 2. Go with. There it is. I forgot to place a resource. I'm glad I had a hasty stroke. clear here. Um, so we're showing 6, 7, 9. Go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. That's 11. 1, 2, 3 from Glorfindel. That's 14. 14. We're showing 9. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Let's just continue to push. Oh, it's another Morgul Wraith. That's excellent. While the One Ring is exhausted, it gets minus 30 engagement cost and gains immune to player card effects. We could cycle that card. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. We could feint it. We could bring it in. We could feint it. Actually, we may bring this guy in and feint him. He only has 2, so we could go 3, 5. That'd be 3 damage. That'd be 4 damage. We could kill this guy if we wanted to. Um, I think I'd rather hang on to the feint. We're gonna get a swordsman, so we should be fine. Okay, so this is 6, 10, 12, 13, and we went 17. And we've gotten really lucky on hitting this 4 really, really well. Okay, so we're at 12. If we have one more successful quest, we do push through there. There's a chance we never deal with the Wraith, because we don't actually have to kill the Wraith to win the quest. We just have to kill Shelob, and then Smeagol's going to become Gollum. Um, hmm. Okay, let's stand up. Increase our threat to 39. Oh, geez. Draw into Power of Vorthnak. Alrighty, that's nice. Pass out some money. I want a Gandalf. Alrighty. So, so what happens when we push? Smeagol to Gollum, heal all damage from Shelob. Each player places 1 resource on Shelob. Oh, that's dangerous. If Gollum is defeated, add him to the victory display. While Shelob has at least 1 resource she gains, players cannot defeat the stage unless Shelob and Gollum are in the victory display. Okay. This comes while it is in the victory display. Shelob gets +2 and loses indestructible. And gains Shelob engages the first player. Place 1 resource on Shelob to travel there. So I think we're going to start turning a lot of these into chump blockers. We're going to discard Elven Light to get +1 resource here. We're at 39. I really don't want to engage that thing. So I could play Gladrium's Greeting right now and reduce my threat down and not have to worry too much about getting engaged here. I could put Swordsman into play and get a huge boon to questing power. I could go Elven Light to draw a card and hopefully find something. I do have a feint. So we can feint Shelob 1 round. If we play Swordsman, we also have a Test of Will, so we can cancel whatever comes out. We cannot exhaust the One Ring, because then we get the Wraith. We don't have. I think we want to push. I think we really, really want to push now, because we can start damaging Shelob, and I think that's important. Oh, we actually have to go here. We have to place a resource on Shelob to travel there. But no, it's at the beginning of the quest phase. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna keep feint. Alrighty. Um, let's spend 2 to play a swordsman. We're just gonna get that out, and we're gonna just blitz with questing there. Um, we have a test of will in hand. We have a feint in hand, so we're feeling good there. We'll exhaust the ring bearer, not raise our threat. We'll go ahead and quest for 2. 1, 2. We'll northern tracker for 1, which will clear this location. Oh, and Shelob. Ugh. We'll take the immediate. We'll take an attack. No shadow effect. Sweet. Okay. Whew. Okay. This is 4 now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So we're questing for 18. We are showing 6, 10, 12. So I think we should be okay. Let's go ahead and quest for with Sam. Let's quest with Arwen. 2, 3. Flip into Winter Village. She gets +2 until the end of the phase. She makes an immediate attack against each player in player order. We will go ahead and test a will that. Okay. So we do place enough to push. I cleft to the staging area. Immune to player card effects. While it's in the victory display, she gets +2, loses indestructible, and gains Shelob engages the first player. Place 1 resource on Shelob to travel here. Flip Smeagol to Golem. Immune to player card effects. Golem engages the first player during the refresh phase. He makes an immediate attack. When he's defeated, flip him to Smeagol, exhaust Smeagol, but this is going to tell us that we don't do that. Each player places a resource on Shelob. Oh, so many resources. Jeez. If Golem is defeated, add him to the victory display. When Shelob has at least 1 resource, whenever she would be dealt any amount of damage, cancel that damage, discard 1 resource from her instead. Okay. We'll travel here and place a resource here. Okay. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to try and blitz through this, which we can. I think we can put a lot of threats around. Um, and if we blitz through this, then we don't need our swordsmen as much, and we can start using them as chump blockers. She loves attacking twice regardless. Oh my gosh, that's so brutal. Holy cow. Okay. It is engagement time. We're not going to engage the orc. We are going to take an attack from Golem. I think we're going to take that undefended. If it does add 4, then we're in a lot of trouble. Let's block with the Outrider. No, let's block with Sam. So attacking against +X, where X is there. You go. Okay, so Sam dies. So that would have lost our hero. So we're good there. We will attack for 3, 5, 7, which will take out Golem. Okay. Then we're gonna discard Elven Light to keep the scout around. Okay. Stand up. It is 11:43. We're good. Increase our threat to 40. That's the dangerous number. Actually, it may not be that. May not be too dangerous. Okay. Draw into a northern tracker. We have so much money. Okay. Um, let's play Elven Light from our discard pile. Get a Northern Tracker. Don't really need the Northern Tracker, and then we'll discard to get a resource back. Okay, so we will engage this dude this round. Um, we can toss a Northern Tracker in front of that. There's a chance that a Northern Tracker actually survives that attack. Okay. Or making an immediate attack. We're gonna block with Baragon. No shadow effect. Let's go. Um, we will raise our threat instead of exhausting Frodo. Okay. Let's quest. We're gonna go 4, 8, 12. We're gonna keep that. 15, 18. Showing 18. And up here we have 8, 12, 14. Oh my gosh. We'll go 1, 2 here. A flip into Shelob gets +2 and makes an immediate attack against each player in player order. Okay. We will block with this scout. So it's gonna be 6, 2 additional shadow cards. If she's gonna make an additional attack, and she's gonna get another resource and attack and get a lot. She's making another attack. We'll block with the Outrider this time. Be 6. If this destroys a character, we're gonna discard a random card from our hand. Okay. And I think that's probably gonna spell doom for our quest. Discard this card, which is that's brutal. That's oh geez. So we're gonna have to deal with the Nazgul again. Alrighty, so that's fun. Cool. So we went 20. We're showing 9, 11, 15. So we'll place 5 here. She's gonna engage us. And 1 here. This guy will engage us. We are going to go ahead and spend our first tactics resource, and actually it's not, but feint Shelob. Looks like Shelob ate Millhouse on that fit. Yeah. And then here we're going to defend. It's going to be 4, no shadow effect, so we don't lose the Northern Tracker. So that's nice. We don't have enough damage to push anything back. We'll attack here and go 1 damage there. Okay. Yikes. That's brutal. That's brutal. Okay, we'll stand up. Increase our threat to 42. Losing that unexpected courage was brutal. Okay. Draw a card. The Power of Orthnak. Scenario name? Yeah, Shelob's lair. Okay. And she's still attacking twice every single round. Yo ho ho, not good. Okay. We'll discard Elven Light, play Elven Light to grab a Knights of the Swan. All right, let's go ahead and play a Knights of the Swan. So each one of these swordsmen are 2 attack now. We'll play the other copy of Elven Light. to draw into a Galadriel's Greeting. That's potentially very good. I think we're taking 3 attacks. 1 attack can be blocked with Baragon. I think we play Galadriel's Greeting right now. Go ahead and spend 3 to play Greeting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down to 36. I need maybe a song over here for Frodo so we can start playing more cards. Okay. He's going to attack, or Shelob's going to attack for 6. We'll block with the Northern Tracker. And we are going to raise our threat 1 from this. No shadow effect. Sweet. Northern Tracker goes away. We don't have a feint. I think one of these these swordsmen is going to be a block for here, and we'll block Baragon here. But let's get the needed progress out. So let's go 4, 8, 11. And this is we have to do 5 damage. So if we attack here, that's enough to take a resource off. We're showing 4, questing for 11. Let's go ahead and go 1, 2 more just so we can try and get enough, and then we can toss the swordsman. Choose to search the victory display for Nazgul enemy and add it to the staging area. Okay. We're going to grab the Nazgul enemy up here. I'd rather the Nazgul be in the staging area than engaged with me at this point. Okay, so that's 8. So we're going to place 5 on here, which is not quite enough. Take us to 6. Okay. We're going to block with Shelob, or Shelob's attack. Gets +0. That's fine. Swordsman dies anyways. Baragon, Arwen, Spirit Fendel. Spirit Fendel, nice. And then we're going to block here with Baragon. We're good. And we're going to attack for 1, 2, 5, which will remove that. Okay. Stand up. Or we're going to attack. We're going to leave the resource here. We're actually just going to kill this guy. Then I don't. Yeah, that's better. Threat goes up. We'll stand up. Draw into. Brace. Huge. Huge. Okay. Pass out money. If you were set up, you would actually like Shelob attacking twice, Unexpected Courage, and Spear would take 2. Yeah, yeah. We lost both an Unexpected Courage and a Spear though from. Let's play Brace. Heal 2 damage, and we're gonna draw 2 cards. Gandalf, there we go, and another Gandalf. Let's go. Let's go. That's big. That's big. That's big. That's real big. That's real big. That's freaking awesome. Okay. We'll discard Elven Light to get a resource. Let's go ahead and spend 2, 4, 5 to play Gandalf. Draw 3 cards, deal 4 damage to an enemy, or reduce your threat by 5. I'm going to draw 3 cards. Fellowship of the Ring, Elven Light, another Gandalf. Excellent. Let's go ahead and spend 2 to play Fellowship of the Ring on Frodo. It's another non-objective attachment. Gandalf can block Shelob. Baragon can block Shelob. So that's nice. Let's play Elven Light from the discard pile. I'm looking for a spear. Hasty Stroke is also very, very good. Okay. Okay. Gotta go. Good luck with the rest of the game. Have a good weekend. See ya. Alrighty. So Shelob's going to attack. We will block with Gandalf. No shadow effect. Excellent. We're showing 8. So let's go ahead and go 4 with Glorfindel. 4 with Arwen. That's 8. That's how much we're showing. We are going to raise our threats here. Frodo will quest for 3. 1, 2, 3. Then I think we will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 14. I'm going to flip into Peril Surge, place 1 resource on Shelob, or she makes an immediate attack against you. We'll place a resource, I guess. Then it surges into the spider's lair. When it's explored, remove a resource, then becomes the active location. She makes an immediate attack. That's fine. So we're showing 11. So we place enough to succeed once we kill Shelob. Number 1 priority now. We will block with Baragon on Shelob's attack. Attack destroys a character. Does not. We're good. And we're going to go 3, 4, 5, 6, which we'll remove there. Gandalf goes away. I'm kind of playing a little fast right now because I do have to go soon. We will draw into a Light of Valinor. We'll throw resources away. Or out, I should say. Okay. We will go ahead and play a Gandalf. 2, 4, 5. We'll draw 3 cards. There it is. Spear, Test, and a Shield. All right, so we'll play this Spear the Citadel. We'll go ahead and discard and play Elven Light to get a Hasty Stroke. We have more Elven Lights here. Nope. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Now we're going to keep Hasty Strokes and Test of Wills. We're at 39th threat, so we should be fine. We'll quest. Oh, we have so much. We still have to quest for a ton, unfortunately. So we'll quest for. Actually, we'll make an attack with Shelob, and we will exhaust the Ring Bearer from here. Shelob's going to attack for 4, which makes an additional attack against you after this one. We'll go ahead and Hasty Stroke that. Okay. We're showing 4, 8, 11. We'll go 4, 8, 11, 14. Flip into Surge. Either flip Smeagol to Gollum. Gollum makes an immediate attack. Okay, so this will surge into the Underway. While it is the staging area, each orc enemy gains -5 engagement cost and gains forced. After an enemy engages a player, deal it a shadow card. Okay. We'll go ahead and just travel there. I'm fine with that. Um, okay. We will defend against an attack here. So it's going to be 4. Destroys a character, does not. We do knock a resource off from the spear. And we will attack for 3, 4. Unfortunately, not enough. Dang it. Okay. Stand up. Draw into a shield. Increase our threat to 40. Okay. Gandalf goes away. Pass out some money. We'll discard and play Elven Light to draw into a dagger. Ooh, I do like dagger here. Play a dagger there. Um, we'll go ahead and spend 5 resources to play Gandalf. This is our last trick. I think we will draw 3 cards. Stargazer, Council, and there's the Unexpected Courage. Let's go ahead and spend 2 to play Unexpected Courage. So we save Baragon there. Sweet. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and quest. Actually, we will exhaust the Ring Bearer. Shelob's going to make an attack. We will defend with Baragon, which will knock a resource. It's going to be 4. We're going to attach this to a hero we control. We'll attach it to Frodo. Okay. That's fine. Okay. No damage was dealt. That's good. So we will quest for 4, 8, 12, 14, 14 Elrond's Council to go to 15, and we'll reduce our threat by 3. Attach to a hero you control and exhaust that hero. Counts as a, so we'll attach it to Arwen. Okay. So that was, what are we showing? We're showing 11. We quested for 15, so this will clear. That's nice. Not going to travel there. Shelob is going to attack. We will block with Baragon, which will knock a resource. If it destroys a character, does not. Okay. Gandalf goes away. Oh wait, actually, we're going to attack for 3, 4, 5, 6, which will knock a resource. Sweet. Okay. Gandalf is gone. Do we care about Shelob's poison? We probably do. Let's stand up, increase our threat. We'll draw into a Galadrim's Greeting. Pass out some money. We're at 37 threat. We'll discard Elven Light to get a resource. I don't think we need. Oh wait, Hero's text box blank. Let's go Power of Orthnak to raise our threat by 2 to get rid of the one on Arwen. Then we will get the resource. Um, we'll go ahead and spend 4 to play Northern Tracker. Okay. Shelob's going to make an attack. We will block with Baragon, which will remove the last resource. For attacking him, he gets +1. So we're good. Okay. We're showing 11. Let's quest for 4, 8. I should have done this last round, so she would have readied 8, 12, 16. Yeah, let's go 16. I'm good with that. So that's 16. I'm going to flip into each player discards one random card from his hand and one non-objective attachment that I control. I'm good with that. It is Light of Valinor. I think, yeah, I still have one, so we'll discard the Light of Valinor. So, place a lot of progress, but we do not have to engage. We're going to go ahead and she's going to make an immediate attack when I travel here. No, we'll leave that. Okay. She will attack. We will defend with Baragon. It's going to be 4. No shadow effect. 1 damage right there. First blood on Shelob. And we will attack for 5, 7, 8. So that's going to be 4 damage. She's at 6. So all we have to do is survive the 2 attacks and we'll be fine. We'll stand up. We should also get another knight here soon. Increase our threat to 40. And we will draw into a Stargazer. So I think one of these is a knight. So that's nice. Pass out money. We will discard Elven Light to get a money here on Arwen. We can use 4 to drop a Northern Tracker. This is actually still exhausted. 4 on a Northern Tracker. I don't think I care if we engage there because we'll make we'll shuffle these up, but we'll make an attack. We'll be able to deal a damage, and then we can attack. We can defend against Shelob first, and if we've engaged the wraiths, it doesn't matter. Alrighty, feel pretty good about that. Okay. So we're going to make an attack. We will defend with Baragon, dealing a damage, which will be the 7th damage there. And the shadow card, the attack destroys a character, does not. We will increase our threat. We will go for... we just can't lose to threat. That's it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We're showing 11. So we should be fine with that. Flip into attached to a hero you control. We'll go Arwen there. So we will increase our threat by 1. Because we quest for 10, showing that we still will not engage here. During the encounter phase, we will defend, dealing the last damage to Shelob, winning us the game. Nice. Excellent. We don't even get to see the shadow card, which would have been nothing. That was a fun quest. I did enjoy that quest. The wraiths here are very, very scary. Those can be pretty brutal. Unfortunately, I don't have time to unbox the sands. So we'll do that at some point, potentially probably on just a different stream. But I do have to run so I can take my wife to the airport so she does not miss her flight. That'd be bad. But yeah, woohoo! Sorry, let's go. Excellent. Yep. Sorry that was a little bit rushed there at the end. I apologize, but it was a fun quest. It was definitely really interesting and felt very thematic with Shelob and everything. So because she's not supposed to be easy to kill. So the last two cards were probably a Sam and a Knight. Did I only have one Knight in here? I think I only had one Knight. I'm crazy. GG Spidey, let's go. Take the Eagles instead of the airplane. Nice. Nice. Excellent. Thank you all so very much for hanging out. Sorry to run. I think I will be streaming back on Monday pre Gen Con, but just make sure that you check the YouTube community page to see when that will be or if I will be able to do that. But I think I will. I think I'm going to play some champions on Monday pre Gen Con. Just join the stream, which I see is ending soon, but I'll go back and watch from Strats early. Awesome. Thank you, Gregory. I appreciate it. Nice. Hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. And until next time, we'll see you around. Peace.